No wonders, please.
Hey there, welcome back to No Wonder Breaks. It's a Saturday, beautiful Saturday here in Marietta, Georgia. Got a little college game day going on the iPad. And I got a big, huge, super monster storage box. It's so big it can't even fit in the screen. And that's going to be to put in all of these 1996 Donruss Leaf baseball cards that we're about to pull. So we have 6 hobby boxes, 1 retail box. A little bit about this set. This is the set that got me started collecting baseball cards. Kind of partial to it. You can see you can pick up these hobby boxes now right around. This one was $72 at a found it at I think it was like a flea market type thing. Still sealed. You can get them on eBay. The cheapest I've seen them on eBay lately has been about $100. Well, $90. 100 after shipping. So a little bit of difference between the hobby and the retail. The retail, so this set featured Frank Thomas. The retail, you have some cards that are exclusive to it, and it's like numbers. There's a Frank Thomas Greatest Hits card that looks kind of like a cut CD. I'm sure we'll pull one. It's probably one of the more prevalent inserts in this set. And I think the numbers, like half of them were available in the retail, half of them were available in the hobby. What we're looking for today will be press proofs mainly. There are some inserts that would be pretty cool. 24 karat gold Ken Griffey Jr., really low pop on PSA. Or Frank Thomas, there's Chipper Jones. There's a bunch of stars in this set. All retired now, but got my coffee this morning, Henry, repeating rifle coffee. And oh, it's hot and delicious. So we're gonna start out just ripping this hobby one right here. We'll see. Yeah. So these boxes are pretty cool because they're kind of complex. Let me grab a trash can. So don't take away my man card, but tonight we are going to 151st anniversary, Savannah, Georgia, and downtown. Gonna be a concert, lots of cool happenings, lots of meats on sticks, and it's gonna be a little band called 10,000 Maniacs, another band called the Wallflowers, and another band. Don't take away my man card. I am going to see these folks. The name is the Goo Goo Dolls. Yeah, unfortunately, time hasn't been kind to them. So I'm gonna do a couple little different things on this. Oh no, these packs are not gonna open very easily. I'm gonna go ahead and walk through a couple of packs, and then we'll start super ripping. So you can see the style of these cards. They're pretty plain. I don't know, I like them. The press proofs, hopefully we'll get one here in a second before we start super ripping. There's a Barry Bonds. The rookies in here, this is Jeter's rookie year. Billy Wagner. I don't think there's any other rookies in the set. And of course, this was before they actually put the rookie card on the card. But in this set, there's an A-Rod. In this set, the rookies are actually, there's a Bagwell. Rookies are actually like not an insert, but not a parallel. Just like a specific, completely different look to them. They've got a different style. You'll see one here in a minute, probably. I'm sure we'll pull one. Dante Bichette. So this is the problem you can see when you get older cards right here. You can see that ding right there. It was a Greg Jeffries, but if any of y'all would like to purchase a set of these, I will link in the description to my eBay store. I'm sure I'll make several sets out of these. Probably selling for about $15 shipped. So it costs about $5 to ship one of these boxes right here, full of cards, and maybe they're a little bit smaller. I think there's 330 cards in the set. Yeah, it costs about $5 to ship it. The box is actually about $1, so really $9 a set. Can't beat that, right? I'll put a link in the description. You can check it out, see if you like it. Whole set of 1996 Leaf for about $9, 15 shipped. There's one of the rookie cards I was talking about, and that is an, what is his name? Alan Barnes. He didn't make the Hall of Fame, I guess. So the light is not the best in here. I'm gonna have to turn on another light so I can actually differentiate these. And I will, I am gonna go back through afterwards, maybe fast forward through some of the slower parts, because this is gonna take forever to open up these many boxes. There's a Sammy. Don't say it ain't Sosa. Wade Boggs on the Yankees. Mark Grace. So you see there's Hall of Famers in here galore. Reggie Sanders. There's a Jason Schmidt. And there we go. Here's our first parallel. And it's going to be a Bobby Bonilla. And that is a gold parallel. No, that's a bronze. Sorry. That's a bronze parallel. It's a little difficult to tell the difference between gold and bronze. Bobby Bonilla, famous for taking the Mets. I think the Mets are still paying him. So, yeah, you can see what we really want. I think what we're really searching for would be a Ken Griffey Jr. gold. I got 3 of them. There was only 500 made. There's 5,000 of these bronze. So, yeah, 5,000 bronze. Or no, I'm sorry, 2,500 of the bronze. Then you go the silver press proofs. I think there was 1,000, and then the gold press proofs only 500. So back in the day, before everything had serial numbers in it, this was one of the few sets that was serial numbered. And there's another rookie, and it's going to be Ruben Rivera. So some of these inserts we'll see will be numbered to 5,000. Some will be numbered. There's a Canseco with the Red Sox. I bet y'all forgot he played for the Red Sox. Some will be numbered to 2,500. And back then that was a big deal. Now, not so much. Kevin Garcia. But they were inserts that were numbered and not parallels. The parallels are unnumbered. So, big game today. Texas versus OU. The Red River, what do they call it now? Rivalry, or Red River reoccurring game. All right, Ken Caminete. There's a Jeff Suppan. I think he played for a while. Hideo Nomo. So here we go. This is one of the inserts in the set. It is an all-star game. So what happened was, when the all-star game was played, whoever got MVP, he sent in this card, and they would send you a set, and it was gold instead of silver right here. I've got a couple of them. I think Mike Piazza was the MVP. I sent off several Mike Piazzas. They sent them all back except one. They sent me one set. I guess it was one set per household back then. And they were limited to 2,500 sets. So you can still find them on eBay. Pretty cool. They're very low pop on PSA. If you want to buy one, break it up, send it off. Should be cool little cards. There's like Tony Gwynn, Ken Griffey Jr. Let's see, Frank Thomas. And there's Fred McGriff, of course. There's a Chipper Jones. I think this is like his second year card, maybe. Let's see what we got. Does it have his stats? Yeah. It's got his last year's stats, not last year, but 1995. So this set, really almost, what, 30 years old? 27 years old? So these packs have been sitting here for 27, 28 years, unopened. So it's like a blast in time. The air inside them is from pre-COVID air, nice and fresh. And so you can see the majority of the packs are, this is back when a lot of places sold packs, right? You go out into your card shop, look, you're at LCS, and buy a pack, hoping to hit one of the inserts. But a lot of the times, unbeknownst to most people, they would put the inserts in the same place in the box. I know Pacific did it, and you could pretty much walk into a card shop and dig down in the right side of a Pacific box and grab 3 packs, $1 a piece, and get a Crown Contenders that was worth, $20, $30 if you got the right card. Kevin Napier, and then everybody found out about it, and well, got a little stickage here. Michael Tucko. That was like how you pack searched back in the day, without really pack searching. Not a big fan of pack searchers. I would rather walk into a retail place, buy a box, a pack, and know that I've got a fair chance of pulling a good card. Pack weighers, whatever you want to call them. Right, McCracken. Another Barry Bonds. So yeah, you can see a lot of these packs are not dud packs, but basically there was a lot of people that just collected sets back then. You would look for, you pull an Alex Rodriguez back then, before he was like a whipping boy, and you pull an Alex Rodriguez and you would be happy. Get you, a top loader, and sometimes the LCS guy would just give you a free top loader and a penny sleeve. And the good old days. Dante Bichette. So, as we look through these cards, know that a lot of these players, or a lot of the players in the sets, were not like they are today. There's a Kevin Garcia. Some of these sets that they come out with are 220 cards, even 100 cards. So every card in the set is like an all-star, right? So they tried that with some of these, but the majority of the players in these sets are not just the best players. Jeff King, they're good players, but they're not. There's a Billy Wagner rookie. It's the one we've been looking for. Billy Wagner rookie card. Barnes. Oh, and there's the rookie Jeter. Let's see. So with these, you want 4 sharp corners. I don't see any chipping. Very hard to grade these cards. I don't see any surface issues. That one looks pretty centered, although I can't tell because these are non-bordered cards. And we're gonna send that one off to PSA. See what we can get. Derek Jeter rookie. The captain, watching a break earlier, and a guy pulled a Jeter autograph gold out of a 20th Platinum Anniversary Chrome pack, or Chrome Blaster. Pretty good little pull. $300 or so, I don't know. Doubtful that we get anything out of here. A raw, the best raw card you could pull out of here would be a gold Griffey press proof, and those go for about $100 raw if you can get one. Here's a silver press proof Brian McRae. If you can get one to gem up, then you're talking about a $400 to $500 card. Brian McRae. Don't know much about the dude, but I can't say that I'm gonna root for him because he no longer plays. Ooh, there's a nice little cool breeze coming in from outside. Man, today's gonna be a good day. And as we reach the halfway point of this box, I think what we'll do here is probably do this in a series, because the speed of these is not what I hoped. There's a lot of turning, some stickage. So I'm just gonna kind of breeze through these. Hopefully, you know, you won't get too upset that I'm just kind of skimming through these, but there's no chance of a autograph. There's no chance of a, you know, refractor or other stuff like that. There is, like I said, the press proofs. I think you, on average, you get about 3 press proofs a box. I would like to say that they came gold, silver, bronze, but I don't think that's the case. We got a bronze on the first one. Suppan. There's a Nomo. Can y'all remember when Nomo was super popular? Some of his cards still go for a lot of money. I don't know why. There's a Jason Schmidt. Some of the inserts that he has are just, I don't know. Like, especially the one, there's some weird anomalies with this set. Like, you try to get on eBay and buy a, let's say, Barry Larkin, right? Gold, 22 karat gold, Barry Larkin. And you can't find them for less than like $20. I don't know why. I don't know what the thinking is behind that. But yeah, you know, people want what they want. There's some people that are fans of guys like Larkin, McGriff in this set, Joe Carter, Cal Ripken Jr. A lot of Cal Ripken Jr. fans still out there. And then there was some cards like Juan Gonzalez in some of the parallel sets. Oh yeah, Greg Maddux, don't forget about him. Hall of Famer Greg Maddux. Well, as we reach the 2/3 of a waypoint here in there, I think we'll probably super rip the next one. And we may just do 3, cut this in half. I don't know what to do because this is going slow. This card is really messed up. It's missing the like gloss to it. This card is got some kind of gunk on it. So you can see there's some, back in 1996, they had some issues with quality control. Well, here we go. 2/3 of the way through. I hope you're not too bored. I'm gonna put some music in the background. I'm actually gonna edit this video so that there's some music to go along with it. I think we got something here. I feel something in my fingers. Okay, well, it is a Tim Salmon, and it's stuck. So I forgot about him. He's in the set too, and he's in some of the inserts as well. Great player. I think he's a Hall of Famer, isn't he? Tim Salmon? Do you say salmon or do you say salmon? I say salmon, because that's the proper way to say it. silent L. Just like the second L in llama. That's not la llama, is it? I don't know, it might be. Maybe I've been saying it wrong all these years. Albert Bell, he's also one of the guys that's in some of the insert sets. And Carlos Delgado. There's a, oh, McGuire. I almost forgot about old Marky Mark. He's in here too. Kind of weird that he's still pretty popular amongst some circles. Kirby Puckett, he's in here too. I forgot about him. Man, I'm forgetting about all these players. Roberto Alomar. There's a bunch of Hall of Famers in this set, huh? Eric Karros, and there's another Jeter. We'll take a look at that one. See if that one will gem up. Get this. Let's see. No, I think there's an issue right here on the corner. Looks like some, when I catch it in the light, maybe a ding on the edge right there. Yeah, we'll still sleeve him up, but I don't think that one's gonna be a gem. As I look at it in the light too, there's another ding right below his foot. So let's just super rip this last set right here. And we'll super rip, we'll kind of speed through it. I hope to get one more press proof and one of the inserts. We haven't yet hit an insert. There was several different ones. There's, I think some of them were, like I said, only the 2500, and that would be your ones like the 24 karat gold stars, which is actually covered in gold leaf, actual gold leaf. Then you had what was called statistical standouts, and that was actually made out of rawhide, like a ball. Not rawhide, I don't know what it is, but whatever balls are made out of, it was the same material that, yeah, I know what I said. What, baseballs, whatever material baseballs were made out of, same material. And then from there, like I said, you had the Frank Thomas. There's a, oh, I thought that was Frank Thomas. Lyle Mouton. So you had the Frank Thomas Greatest Hits inserts. Let's see. Oh man, we got pieces of pack still stuck in here. Oh, they're stuck to the card. That's not good. So I do not see an insert. Huh. Well, that stinks. We'll see, maybe we're just missing it. I think most of these cards are not worth a whole lot. If you want to try to collect your own, oh, there it is. There we go. So these are numbered to 5,000. This is the Frank Thomas Greatest Hits. And it snuck by me when I peeked through the side. Let's see what it is. Frank Thomas Greatest Hits. You can see it's shaped like a CD. And that one is in excellent condition. I actually have a whole set of PSA 10s in these, and they're numbered. So this is 2 of 8, you can see there, and it's number 540 of 5,000. And I think 1 through 4 were available in the hobby. 4 through 7 or 5 through 7 were available in retail, and then there was something where you had to redeem one for the number 8. Oral Hershiser, one of my favorite players growing up. Old Oral. So we lived in San Antonio growing up, and we had the minor league team called the Missions there, and they were a farm team for the Dodgers. And I got to see Oral Hershiser play Oh, there's Clements. When I was little, didn't become a Dodgers fan though. Thank goodness. I don't know why these are turned backwards. I don't know why. All right, back on track now. So that's those cards sell all the time on eBay for $10. So Dante Bichette. So nothing just too. If you buy one of these for $90, you're probably most likely not going to get your money back, unless you can gem up one of these Jeters. Then you're looking at maybe getting 80 to 90 bucks for that. You can get a gemmed up Jeter. That would be the only way to make your money back. Well, not the only way. There's some Griffies in here that if they gemmed up would be, here's a Griffey right here. So yeah, if that gemmed up, 50 bucks. It's not a rookie. It's not any kind of special set or anything, but you can get 50 for it. I don't see another press proof in here. I turned on this light right here to help me find them, but it's not helping. So what we may do, oh, there's a press proof right there. Who is it? It is Wade Boggs. Wade Boggs. And that's gonna be another bronze press proof. Wade Boggs, so not too shabby a press proof right there, really. Don't know how much it goes for, but pretty good little card. I'd rather get him than a Lyle Mouton, right? So we got a couple of decent cards as far as press proofs. Wade Boggs, Bobby Bonilla. Greatest hits, Frank Thomas. This is what you can expect from one of these boxes, right? Some are better than others. And as we reach the end of this box, we did not get anything just too crazy. So that's kind of an overview, one of these boxes. I'm gonna go ahead and super rip the next box. I'll get her down. Super rip, and when I edit, I'll fast forward through that part. So, probably not gonna talk right now. And I super rip this whole. All right, we are back, and you just saw me super rip all these cards. We're gonna go through there. These are I wouldn't say bricked up, but they're a little sticky. They're sticking together there. Oh man. Also called Breaker's Nightmare. I'm really uncomfortable. Brett Boone, see, here we go. This is like a solid block of cards. So hopefully you don't get like a parallel that's stuck to another card. Of course, backwards cards in this mean absolutely nothing. I don't know how the collation goes with these cards or what, but so we have another, and this one is stuck. Another Jeter. That one actually even though it was stuck, it wasn't stuck bad, and it looks as if that one will not be a 10. That one's got a ding in the bottom corner. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's got a little dingage. That's kind of what happens sometimes with these older packs. Been jostled around, moved from grandma's house to the storage shed. This one was apparently stored outside or in a hot car or something, because these are not coming apart very readily. Yeah. Well, that's sometimes what you get. Jeff Damon. And these cards are all kinds of mixed up. So you can also get press proofs in the rookies. So you could get a Derek Jeter rookie gold press proof, and that might be worth some money. If you were to get that gemmed up, I would say a couple $100 probably. Raw, who knows? I'm sure there's one or two on eBay right now. Come on, man. This is not fun. Not a good time. Jim Edmonds. I just have a feeling like one of these is going to be a press proof, and I'm going to get it, and I feel something on the back of here. Let's see what we got. It's going to be a Barry Bonds 2555 of 5,000 total bases. So this card is actually made out of the same material that a base is made out of. And this one actually looks pretty good. Sometimes what happens with these is you get some chippage. This would probably be a 9. Although I'm not really one to send off Barry Bonds for grading, right? There's still some people that really like him. Let's put him right there. Barry Bonds total bases. So that's one of the other inserts. So there was kind of a theme with these. I think there was a wooden card insert also. And that was called Picture Perfect, maybe. Then we got a Frank Thomas. So we're looking for the press proofs really, because that card's $10, $12 on eBay, right? So there's not a whole lot of value in that. Where's my press proof? Here, cat. I have to close this up. Don't want him coming in here. Disrupt. Oh no. You stay away. Yeah. Not that I have any problem with cats, but man, these are not put together well. Holy junkage. And you got two stuck front to front. Man, I know I'm getting these out of the... This is not fun at all, and it doesn't make for a good break. So, yeah. The last box was not all kind of cattywampus like this one. Man. Oh, look. Randy Johnson Silva. Press proof. You see how it shines and shimmers? That's a good card. That's a really good card. Randy Johnson, very popular amongst the kiddos. Silver, so there were only 1,000 of these made. What a nice card. That one may get sent off to the upgrade shop. Randy Johnson Silver press proof. I don't know what it's worth, what it's going for on eBay. I would imagine $10, $20 maybe? In the $10 to $20 range. So we're getting quite a few stand-worthy cards. Even though I don't have any stands, I'm working on it. I'm actually getting a breaker mat made, and I keep taking these out of the freaking camera. Maybe I should zoom out a little bit. Let's see. Let's see if I can zoom out. Nope. It's stuck. Stuck at that aspect ratio. I'm just gonna have to bring them up into camera. Man, this is ridiculous. These are just all kinds of which way. It's taking me forever. I'm about to just say F it. Just run through them, but man, I don't know. There's a Roger Cedeno. If it can be turned, I think anyone. I can't even talk right now. This is so horrible. Bob Hamlin. He was actually Rookie of the Year one year. Bet you didn't know that. Or MVP or something. I don't know. Who knows? He was something, and then he was nothing. Oh, this is highly not fun. Here's a Cal Ripken Jr. First time we've seen that card. Even though, first time I've actually shown it. I was trying to go through these and be semi organized so that when I put them in the box, I wouldn't have to flip them all every which way. But since they want to do it for me, oh, look at this. Just a block. And they're not really that stuck together, but because they're stuck together like this, a couple upside down, one backwards. Rafael Palmeiro. See, one backwards and upside down. Great googly moogly. Dennis Eckersley, Sandy Alomar. I could see these cards, aren't the greatest looking cards. This border thing they got going on, but they're all pretty much centered. I haven't seen any centering issues, no roller marks. Now, I think because of the paper stock that they're on, or the card stock that they're on, they do have some issues around the edges with chipping, or maybe rolled edges. We got another rookie, and that's going to be a Mark Loretta. Mark Loretta for 500. Todd Hundley. So if it can be turned a certain way, they succeeded in doing it. Every single one of these. Here's backwards. Here's backwards and upside down. Here's upside down. Upside down. Backwards and upside down. Upside down. Man. I don't know. I don't remember the last one being this bad. But it does not make for a good break, apparently. So thanks for sticking in here and watching me flip cards. Another Billy Wagner rookie. I don't know if I'm going to send those off to PSA or not. I keep thinking this dude is Frank, the Big Hurt Martinez, or Thomas Martinez. But it's Lyle Mouton. I'm really just kind of... Here's a Ken Griffey. Ken Griffey Jr. again. He was the star of this whole year, I guess. This was kind of when he was going for the record. It started out where it was him and McGuire, right? Him versus Mark McGuire for all the models. And then here comes Sammy. Little did we know they were all juicing. Here's a Frank Thomas. And here's the buyback. So these are worth a little bit more. You can PSA 10 one of these. Oh, there's my, oh, that one will not net PSA 10 now. Carlos Delgado, All-Star. Carlos Delgado in a bronze. We'll see that up in just a second. Get through these. There's a Chipper Jones. So also, if you've started one of these sets and you want to complete it, I'm gonna go ahead and on eBay list singles. Probably be non-stars will be like 99 cents. Come on. Well, I lost the light. That's great. This one over here then. So we're gonna steadily lose lights during this break. Larry Walker was in this set. Chuck Knobloch. So you can kind of see an overview of what you get in these sets. A lot of twisted cards. Not big money. We can definitely say that we will not get a Wander Franco in here, which is a good thing, because he was probably not alive when this happened. His girlfriends definitely were not alive when this set was made. Get another penny sleeve. We're using Ultra Pro because this is the last one that I will ever use of Ultra Pro. So we're gonna be sponsored, actually, not sponsored. We're gonna go in partnership with Card Shells, cardshells.com. I will get you a discount code coming up here soon as my account is approved. Gonna use exclusively Card Shells from now on. Come on. This thing is driving me batty. Bert Batty. David Bell. So Will Clark. This has just become ridiculous. And these cards aren't really known for sticking together, but somehow, some way, these people found a way to store the cards, probably in a garage or something. So they got a little hot and bothered and decided that they would all stick together. This is not fun anymore. So right now we're just kind of skimming through, flipping these different ways so I don't have to do it later. Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders. What do you know? He's in this set. That card has probably come up in value a little bit since here's another freaking Derek Jeter. This one will not get a 10. Will not get a 9. Will not get an 8. Will not get graded. Another Jeter. So Jeter is definitely the rookie to look for in this set. Many stars. These are all the stars I grew up with, so it's Todd Hollandsworth. Doug Drabeck, one of my favorite players for a little bit. If you can't tell, I was an Astros fan. He may be one of the few Astros in this set besides, no, I guess you have Biggio, Bagwell, Bell. Maybe Bell wasn't on the Astros this year. Man, there's a cow with somebody on the back. Cecil Fielder, Mike Bonilla, and Mark Grace. All right. So as you can see, we're moving right along. It's only been an hour, and we should get one more press proof out of this, unless I missed it. Sometimes I miss, if it's like one of these, the checklist, I may miss it. And I lost the light that was shining from right here. Andy Pettit's in here. Carlos Baerga. Or I guess maybe like flipping them all which ways. Kind of miss a few here and there. Bell. I would take really any star press proof. There's usually most of these players, most of these stars, there's usually somebody out there who collects them. One time they went to a game and Lyle Mouton gave them a foul ball. And ever since then, as a kid, he was a Lyle Mouton fan. So he wants a Lyle Mouton gold press proof from this year. And I'll sell him one for $5. Oh, Hideo Nomo bronze. There is a lot of Hideo Nomo fans, mainly Asian folks, and he was pretty big for a while. I can't believe I just did that. Have you ever seen people say be careful when you put a card into a top loader sleeve? That's why. I can't even get it in focus right now, but I just ding the corner when I put it in. Crap. That stinks. Well, if you want to buy a dinged corner Hideo Nomo bronze, you know where to go. Georgia Pinchy's Card and Collectibles on eBay. And that's also where you'd go to buy a set of one of these. I don't think I already went through those because they're all flipped the same way. So we did get our 3 press proofs and our insert. And we're about to super rip another box. I think we'll go ahead and do the retail. And there shouldn't be any more surprises in this box. Although I have opened a box before and got 2 inserts. And we're gonna get a Sammy Sosa MVP. All right, so about to super rip another box. Well, I think I'll just do another retail. Because got all these cards right here in front of it. I'm gonna have to move those. Super rip. $30 packs per box. Cool little box. Little cardboard outer. This box slides into it. Little picture of Frankie there. The Frankster. All right. Back. This one is going to be a little bit better because it feels like they are not bricked up like the last one. That last one had a couple of stacks that were kind of stuck together. So they are still flipped though, every which way. So yeah. Can't believe I did that with that card on the last one. There's a Kenny Lofton MVP. Yeah, kind of mad. You can ding a corner just putting it in a soft sleeve. Mark Grace. What will this box hold? Oh, there we go. This is one of the gold cards I was talking about. Now we want to make sure we don't ding the corner here. And this is why I'm going to card shells. You should see. So what I'm going to do, take this. Corner a little bit. We've cut it too much. But you can see how cutting those corners, sliding that card in there. This one, oh, this one is nice. This is a nice card. Wow, this is a great card. Most of these have little dings in them, surface issues. This one is perfect. That is gonna go to the upgrade shop. Wow, that's a beautiful card. That little spot is the thing in the, look at that. And let's see what number we got. 1404 of 2500. Greg Maddux. 22 karat gold superstars. Get him right there. Let's go ahead. We'll just put these in a stack right there. That is a beautiful card. Hard card to grade. Get graded a 10. And that one, man, if that doesn't come back a 10, of course I haven't really inspected it. When I send them off the PSA, I'll really get down and wipe any fingerprints off of it gently. You know, really look at the card and make sure it's going to be a 10 before I send it off. If that comes back a 10, that could be huge. Not huge, but it'll pay for a couple of these boxes maybe. Too bad it's a lower number, or not lower number. Too bad it's a 1404 number instead of a number 1. So that's another thing. If you get a number 1, like this card over here, this Frank Thomas, there was a 1 of 5,000 that sold on eBay about 2 months ago, and that sold for 80 bucks. So that would certainly pay for your box if you got one of those. There's Frank Thomas. This one's going much faster than that last box. So you can see it's not me, it's not my issue in storing. It's whoever left it in a storage locker for. All right, there's my player. Oral. I'm gonna open this back up. The cat's gone. It's gonna be a bronze oral. Go ahead and sleeve that bad boy up. Bronze oral. Okay. I don't want to do the same thing I did in the last one. Bronze oral Hershiser. Actually, that is a gold oral. Gold oral Hershiser. A little bit hard to tell. Hell, I don't know. Could be a bronze, could be a gold. We'll look at them here in a minute and see when we go through at the end of Tony Gwynn. So it appears there's one, one press proof per stack. So what I was saying earlier, you can kind of tell where these cards are collated. Trying to speed through this a little bit, but at the same time, put the cards so they're not just cattywampus when I go to store them. And I have 2 5,000 count boxes of these already. I'm about to have 3. So please buy sets from me on eBay. Cheap sets. $15 shipped. Can't beat that. 6 of that is just for the box and the shipping. Basically a $9 set. Come on, dudes. Can't beat that. Can't beat that. Get every card in the set. 330 cards. Let's see. Conseco. Galarraga. He's one of my... There's another Griffey. Got some chipping on the side. And I will actually go through and make sure that the cards that you get in a set you buy are not all jacked up. Even though these are, I mean, these look pretty good. There's no reason to knock them for their quality control. Long Gone. Rusty Greer. I'm trying to do this fast because I know people on YouTube are impatient. You're probably going to critique me and yell at me for doing whatever it is I'm doing wrong that you don't agree with. Well, you know what? If it's constructive criticism, I will take it into account. I will try to fix it. Manny Ramirez, that's just Manny being an MVP. But if it's just plain mean, I'm gonna ignore it, because you know what? I don't care. There is a beautiful Jeets. Beautiful Jeets. See if I can get it in without dinging up. Oh, I did it again. I did it again, folks. Wow. Got through my whole life without doing that. And I've done it here twice. So I guess that tells you I have to start cutting the corners. That's the beautiful thing about those, what do you call them? The card shells ones. Is they already have the corner with a little clip in it. So you don't do that kind of trash. Yeah, here we go. There's a Mark Langston. Mark Langston. And that would be our gold right there. Jeez Louise, Mark Langston. Is he a Hall of Famer? Probably not. Mark Langston. Well, if you want a Mark Langston gold press proof out of only 500, if you're a super big Mark Langston fan, if he's your nephew, if he's your uncle, and you want a rare card of his, let me know. Mark Langston, you can have it. Make an offer. I'm pretty sure this stack right here has been completed. Depleted? Not completed. There will be no more press proofs in that. So we go on to our last stack of this box. And then I'm going to kind of organize this stuff, and I'll speed through that. Kirby bucket. Won't bore you with the putting away of the cards into a box. Manny. Sammy. Pedro Martinez. I got to see him when I was a kid too. There we go with a Reggie Sanders. You don't hear much about Reginald P. Sanders anymore. He was good for a year or two, maybe longer. Mark Grace is gone. Mickey Tettleton. Dante Bichette. So we should get another press proof somewhere in here if it holds up. Kind of speeding through these now. But stay tuned because the hits will come. The hits will come. You can't open this many boxes without getting some hits, right? I want to get one of the Leaf Gold rookies. We need a Jeets gold. There's another Jita. I feel like I may have skipped over the press proof. Let's see. Oh, maybe it's in the last part. You can usually tell pretty readily just by doing this. In the light, get your little light refraction action going, and you'll be able to tell. And it was not in there. So, we're going to sleeve this guy. See how many Jeter rookies we get out of this. Kevin Setsa. JT Snow, forgot about him. These ones are a lot easier to breeze on through. Thought that was, some of these are a little harder to tell if they're actually the press proofs. All right, so we may not have got another press proof in this one. Oh, there it is. It is Bob Hamlin. Speak of the devil, we just talked about him earlier. Rookie of the Year, 1995-ish, maybe. And we got a silver press proof of him. All right. How many corners can he ding? That's the game we're playing. We'll go on to this one. And I'm gonna speed through. Back like a vertebrae, here we are. This box also feels like it's gonna be a little bit easier, not brick together. We're gonna kind of, like I said before, breeze through these. Should be, there's a couple stuck ones, but nothing bad, nothing like that one box where they were all, you know, every couple of, the deeper you'd go, the more they were stuck together. So we can kind of breeze through these. Y'all get the idea here. What we're looking for are a couple of the inserts and the press proofs. Looks like each box contains one insert and 3 press proofs. We want to get a star in the press proofs. So far, the best press proof we got would be the silver Randy right there. Randy Johnson. And nothing so far. Robin Ventura, famous for getting his face beat in by my boy Nolan Ryan. He was another hero of mine as a kid. Nolan Ryan. Of course, grew up in Texas, so I like Nolan Ryan. Steaks, guns. You can see my coffee cup Henry repeating rifles. Made in America or not made at all. Alright, so it appears we have a insert in this stack towards the back. And it appears it may not be in good shape. Looks like it's warped a little bit. Jeff Montgomery, a John of Smoltz. Well, and there's our press proof. It's going to be a silver Ken Caminiti. I'll show it to you in just a minute. Let me get through this stack. And we'll take a good look at the Ken Caminiti. And here we go. Our insert. We'll take a look at that too. It appears it's going to be one of the ones that are made out of wood I was talking about earlier. They're called Picture Perfect. So we've got a pretty good cross section of the inserts here. This is called a Picture Perfect. It's made from wood. This one is a Chipper Jones, and that is in great shape. So the problem with these is they fade a little bit. Chipper Jones, wood card, and it's going to be a low numbered card. 992 out of 5,000. Cool card. Like I said before, made of wood. Wooden card. And this is probably another $5 to $10 card on eBay. So, this Ken Caminiti. There's actually quite a few Ken Caminiti fans out there. He was one of my favorite players as an Astro before he went to the Padres. I'm gonna just set him over here in my stack. So, last couple boxes we've been hitting the insert out of the right side of the box, I think in every single box. So that's what I was saying earlier about the collation of cards. You could go into a shop, grab half of the box, and pretty much another Kenny Lofton. Be guaranteed that you're going to get the insert. All right, we're gonna breeze through these, just looking for the press proof now from this stack. We don't want to take too much time looking over the cards that we've already looked over several times. Stack, 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 stack. All right, come on. Once again, if you're just joining us, like this isn't live, but if you're joining us and you would like a set of these beautiful 1996 Donruss Leaf cards, Georgia Peaches Cards and Collectibles on eBay, 15 bucks, free shipping, and a free 330 count box that they come in. Pack them up nice and pretty and ship to your front door. All right, where's our press proof? So, as you can tell, the press proofs have been at the bottom of the packs. So you walk into a store, pick the right one out, clear out the bottom of the packs, pretty much got, oh, there we go. There's our press proof, and it is a mediocre one. Carlos Garcia, press proof. I'll get that in the sleeve. Carlos Garcia for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Know nothing about him, but now I have one of his press proofs. And that can be yours too. So we know that means that the rest of this stack is pretty much kaput. I'm just gonna arrange these so we don't have to do it later. Now we're looking for our last press proof of the box. We got to hit a star press. Well, I mean, I guess we hit Randy Johnson. So he was a star when this set was made. Oh, there's some dingage action going on in these cards. We've got a Frank Thomas MVP card. I think that's maybe the second one we got of the Frankie. Also, if you want any of these MVP cards, I actually have a couple of complete sets I'd be willing to sell. Comment or check out GeorgiaPinches.com. Not GeorgiaPinches.com. eBay store, Georgia Pinches Cards and Collectibles. Georgia, Pinchis. Cards and Collectibles. I'll put a link in the description to our store, where anything you see on any of our breaks is available, usually with the rare exception of the stuff that I get sent to PSA, and then it will be available after that. So, and hopefully I can send off some of these Jeets, get back some tins, put those on there. Jeter rookies. If you're a Derek Jeter fan, you might want one of his rookie cards from this year, this set. 1996 Leaf. Like I said before, this is the set that started it all for me. Well, I'm not gonna say started it all. It was 96. I had stopped collecting. I collected back in the junk wax era, right? 1995 or 1985, 1986, 1987, 1988, 1989. Those were all years that I was big into collecting, getting complete sets. Me and my dad would work on putting sets together, and it was fun. You know, the sets were like 700, 900 cards, something like that. Big, huge sets, and well, I didn't see a press proof in that one. Oh no, was that him? That was in the last one. I think we may have skipped our press proof. Sometimes that happens. If it doesn't catch the light just right, you may miss it. But I do not see it, so maybe we only got 2 press proofs that time. Let's go back through this one. I guess sometimes it's like the checklist card, or well, it may not have happened for us. So that happens sometimes. Just 2 press proofs in that box. Or maybe 3, I don't know. All right. Next box. We're over halfway done. Thanks for sticking in here, watching us break this product from many moons ago. Let's speed through this one again. All right, we're back again. Let's hit it up one more time. Not one more time, we got a couple more times. But I've decided we're gonna power through and we're gonna really, let me pull this down a little bit. Got a cramp in my arm here. We're gonna power through and we're gonna do them all. We're just gonna go through all of them. I'm trying to adjust this camera here so that I don't have to be so uncomfortable when I'm going through cards here. So as you saw in the last one, we only got 2 press proofs out of that box. There are dud boxes. And when I say dud boxes, that means no inserts. So we got gold Brian Jordan, and we're gonna breeze through these to try to find inserts and press proofs. Inserts and press proofs, that's all we're interested in right now. And we check the Jeter rookies to see if they're good enough to send off. But I have got boxes before that had 2 inserts in them. So that would be amazing if we could do that. Or maybe an extra press proof. The press proof that was in that, supposed to be in that box, had to go somewhere, right? Right? And we'll see if we get the insert in this first stack, which would prove the point of the original Pack Searchers Association of America. All right. I don't know what I'm talking about. Trying to make small talk and be witty to entertain. There we go, Sammy Sosa MVP. So apparently you get 3 MVPs per box as well. And so my original assumption does not prove correct. There is not always a insert in the left side. So let's get this Brian Jordan in a sleeve. Gold, only 500 of those in existence in the whole world. Would really like to get this guy in a gold, even though I've got a couple of them already. You can never have too many gold Ken Griffey Jr. press proofs. They are actually awaiting shipment to the upgrade shop. Got a bunch of cards, and maybe I'll do a little short one day of the, not a short, but a little video of what I'm sending to the upgrade shop. Here we go. Been waiting for this. This is a Roger Cedeno. It's a bronze, but see how they have the gold leaf rookies as press proofs as well. That's kind of cool, huh? So a Jeter gold, this is actually a bronze. You can tell because of the reddish color to it. The gold has more of a yellow. A Jeter rookie gold might be worth more than the Ken Griffey gold in this set. I don't know, we'll have to look it up. Maybe when I edit this, we'll take the time to look up stuff on eBay and put it in there. Try to improve my videos a little bit. Some people have asked for certain things. Keep the cards in frame. Yeah, I'm trying. I don't look at the camera when there's another Jeter. And that appears to be in pretty good shape, but we will take a closer look at it later. So like I said before, I'm gonna sleeve up all my Jeets. All my Jeter rookies. Have about 6 or 8 of them right back here. And then I'll pick some to send off. Just stick that guy right there. We'll keep these Jeter rookies right here. We'll look at them later. Send the ones that I think could be a 10 to the upgrade shop. And by the upgrade shop, I mean PSA. We don't do, occasionally do Beckett for relics. If there's a relic that seems like I can get a 10 on a relic through Beckett, whereas PSA never got a 10 on a relic. Autographs I send to PSA. I don't ever get the autograph graded. Tried it one time, a couple times, and it comes back, if it comes back as a 9 auto and a 10 card, ew. Yeah, nobody wants it for some reason. People don't want to pay. They want a 10-10 and they want them for good prices. All right, let's see, we got Cal Ripken MVP. Chipper, Lofton. Luis Gonzalez, silver, press proof. Luis Gonzalez was a pretty good player. Man, come on. Let me just take some of these out. I'm having to dig in this every time. I want to sleeve card up. Luis Gonzalez, silver, press proof. Pretty good player, but not good enough to make our money back on this box. I do not see any signs of the insert. In this box. Hopefully it's in this last little stack down here, because that's kind of the meat and potatoes of the box, right? The press proofs and the insert. These are all corner dinged up. Well, so last box had 2 press proofs. This box, there it is right there. Let's see what we get. And it's gonna be a Frank Thomas greatest hits. The second one we've got this is number 3 out of 8. And there we go. We got our 3 press proofs. We got our 3, or I got our insert. Good box. I say good, but nothing really spectacular. Sorry we haven't hit anything super spectacular. We got 2 boxes left. Last hobby box. Back again. And we're gonna breeze through this box as well. We're gonna, so I did notice that there's about a dozen different cards that end up on the top of every pack. You can see I showed the Lyle Mouton several times. There's a Jita. We'll check that one out in a minute. Sleeve her up. Jita Rooks get sleeved, inspected, rejected, or passed, and sent to PSA for grading. And there is the Griffey MVP. Couple bucks on eBay. You can probably nickel and dime your way back on this stuff. I will try. So I may do a PSA submission where I just send off 96 Leaf stuff and see what we get back. That I can't see that Greg Maddox not getting a 10. That is a perfect card. And here we have Johnny Damon Gold. Johnny Damon. Sorry, but my lights have stopped working. I have one lone survivor light left. Guess I should have charged him up before I started. Let me see, this one may come back on first. I think it has automatic shut off. So the Jeter, another Jeter Rooks. This one looks in good shape. Could possibly be. We'll see. All right. Still trying to breeze through these quickly. I may fast forward through some of the boringerister parts of the break. Don't like editing video, so I may just put an hour break on there. All right. I will definitely, and here comes our insert. I will definitely, though, go through there and fast forward through the pack opening, because that was boring. And I had to do several things while I was doing that. One of which will be get all these freaking cards up out the way. There's a ton of cards when you break 7 boxes. All right, let's see what we got here. Paul Molitor. Now there are some Paul Molitor fans out there that may get upset that I just did the sound about Paul Molitor. But let's face it, when you go looking for an insert from 1996, you do not really want to get the Paul Molitor. So far this has pretty much not been the best of breaks, but thanks for sticking in there and watching, because I love to open cards and I do it all the time. And I made this channel because when I do hit something big, you'll know it. I have had many big hits in my life. Many. And none of them were recorded. So I'm trying to change that. Not a single one. So, some exciting stuff coming up that I need to talk about. We are ordering a bunch of 2022 Logo Fractor. That'll be coming up. 2022 Cosmic. When are you gonna open 2023? Well, I'm not. Just kidding. I will, but also 2022 Update coming. Loves me some Update, one of my favorite products from last year. So, a little bit about this card coming up. This card the MVP contender card, and you can see Steve Avery press proof right there. This was the redemption card if none of the players in that set got the MVP. Then you would send that card in. If it was like a random player that wasn't in the MVP, and that was the All-Star Game MVP, by the way, not season MVP. Yeah, so if one of the players that was in the set, if none of the players that was in the set got the MVP and it was somebody else, then what happened? Come on. All right, I got the old infamous low battery thing. Sorry, I have one more box to do after this. So can we make it? We will see. We will find out. I don't know why the whole screen goes blank for a low battery. Yeah, everything's shutting off. I gotta remember to charge my stuff next time. I will grab a charger in just a second as I open the last box. That Steve Avery. Okay, I was telling you about that card. So if none of the players in the MVP redemption program, if you will, got the MVP, then you send that card in and they send you the gold set we talked about earlier. So there's that. Don't know if that card's worth anything, probably not, but it is part of the set. It's like the last number, 20, whatever, blah, blah, blah. All these cards, is this all like out of focus and shit stuff? I mean, what's going on? Has this been like this? I just now looked in this thing. I hope this whole video was not out of focus. That'd be horrible. Maybe it's because this is closer than, I don't know. Well, I definitely hope this would be a better video than it turned out to be. But I'm gonna jazz it up, we'll church it up with some music and in the background and sound effects. And, no, not sound effects, but little pricing action. Tell you what some of these inserts are worth, what they're going for on eBay. Spice it up a little bit. I thought I saw a press proof. I'm trying to get this light to come back on because difficult. There it is. Reggie Sanders. Reggie Sanders is our press proof right here. Silver. Reginald P. Sanders. Not related to Colonel Sanders. So, pretty uninspiring press proof. The Randy Johnson silver, that's a nice card. There shouldn't be anything else in this box. That should be it. Maybe an MVP card, yep. Tim Salmon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what? What? We got a double deucer for you. We got another insert, and it's a good one. It's gonna be a Frank Thomas, total bases. It's gonna be the 5,000. About a $20 card on eBay. Great condition. Nice. So you can see that you can get a double hit box. Cool. Glad that happened. Give us a little cross section. You know what you're getting when you buy one of these boxes. I'll also put the price of them, which is about $80 to $100 on eBay. All right, I'm gonna grab a charger, see if I can plug it in over here. Let me get this. So really, can't find it. So actually, I can't find a plug, so we're gonna try to get this in before my phone dies. This is the retail box. This one contains 36 packs, where the other ones only contain 30. It says retail, but I can't remember ever seeing these out in the wild. They're a lot harder to find. This one was on eBay, and it was a bit more expensive than the other ones. Don't know if there's any correlation to where the cards are at in these ones. I thought there was in the other ones, but apparently not. So, let's see what we got. We got 20% power on the phone. I'm gonna rip these open really quick. Actually, all right, so we're back and I have opened these packs. I didn't look through them. These cards are in bad shape. The retail box, which is this one, I guess they move around a lot. You can see a lot of bent corners. There's a lot of sticking, really bad shape. So let's hope that we don't get anything too amazing that's all bent up. You can see these are just stuck together. They're bricked up. Some paper loss. Got a Ken Griffey Jr. MVP card, and it's stuck to another card. You can see paper loss right there. Yep. Let's see. I guess I don't know why this thing won't focus, but yeah. It's probably because my hand's closer. I don't know. Well, anyway. Yeah. So that's the risk you take with buying old cards, right? I will not buy another retail box of this. This is horrible. Of course, we did have one that was basically the same, right? In the hobby. Never noticed that before. It says free agent signed 12/5/95 Paul Molitor. And I'm gonna be a little upset if there's like a Griffey press proof that's wedged to the back, or glued to melted to the back of another card. That would be horrible. Yeah. So I wouldn't recommend buying the retail. I mean, I guess you can take that chance, take that risk. And I mean, they're still fun to open. You know, it's still the same cards. It's just, it's really heartbreaking. Like I was opening 2022 update Sapphire, and pulled a Julio Rodriguez that had a bent corner. And not only that, not only did it have a bent corner, it was also way off center. That's a little upsetting. So if you go into a box of this stuff, know what you're getting. Know that you might get disappointed. I mean, every single card right now in here is just bricked up. Some of these are in really bad shape. Corners are bent. I don't see any press proofs either. Not to say that there isn't any in here. I don't know if there is or not. Man, it's been so long since I opened up a retail box of this stuff. I don't know if the odds are less or... I do know that this is not conducive to making your money back for sure. And that's kind of what we're in this for. But at the same time, the joy of opening packs. So you can just see they're all stuck together. It took me as long to open up a stack of this as it did to open up a whole box of other stuff. So I don't want to say I'll throw these cards away, but I'm definitely not going to put these in sets to send to people. Set a different stack out here for those. We got something. No. Another Lyle Mouton. I try to kind of wiggle these so they don't stick all together, but some of them are still stuck. Oh, we have a press proof. It's a Will Clark press proof. Let's take a look at it, see if it survived the Holocaust. I'm sorry, I didn't. That's not what I meant. We'll come back to that in just a second. Oh, this is disheartening. Disheartening. Oh my goodness. There's an Albert Bell MVP that was stuck to the back, and of course, we got an awesome insert, guys. It's gonna be a Ken Griffey Jr. Picture perfect. Numbered to 5,000. And it appears to have made it through and not been damaged. 4 sharp corners. It's a little off center, maybe a little thick over here, but 60-40 probably. We'll see. What a great card. What a good card. And that's going to be numbered 4161 of 5,000. Saw him peek through there at the end. Let's see what else we can find in here. I'm surprised that made it without getting damaged. What do you know? We'll check out that Will Clark. I hadn't forgot about it. I hadn't forgot about the Will. Old Wilbur. Man. Oh, it's not Will Clark. I was like, here's a Will Clark, and he doesn't have the same. He doesn't. Is it a image variation? No, it's not Will Clark. It's actually Tony Clark, Will's little brother. No, he's not Will's little brother. But so far, both of the cards that we're worried about have survived this. Man, it's like a war zone opening this stuff. Breaker's Nightmare. Alright, so we'll check out this Tony Clark. Don't know who he is, but played for Detroit, pitcher. And we're back to pulling apart cards. Man, guess I should have done this one first, or like put it in its own video, right? Man, I wonder how come. I think it's got to be how these are stored, right? Some people keep them in a, an air conditioned storage unit or something, or in the back of their shop, sitting there getting hot. Who knows? Left it in their car when they bought it at a card show back in 1996. Bruh, this sucks. I opened some 1994 Score Select about a year ago. Bought a case of it. Trying to get a complete set of these cards right here. So, these Crown Contender cards. They were inserts in there. I don't know why. I don't know why, because they're not worth the paper they're printed on. I thought they were cool looking cards. So I do what I like. And I don't make the best financial decisions. And the cards in that set were a solid brick. Pulling those cards apart, like, was pulling my hopes and dreams apart. It was horrible. They were so stuck together, some of them, that when you would pull them apart, they were completely destroyed. Is that that's a press proof, isn't it? Hold on, I don't have the light over here anymore. Let's see. I think it is. Yes. Paul O'Neill silver, and it does have some dings and dents. This corner up here is messed up, so that didn't survive. Paul O'Neill silver. You see how hard that was to see in the, like, if you don't have a proper lighting. It's getting kind of dark, middle of the day. I hate that sound of the cards ripping apart. Got to take a smaller swath. So we've got our insert. We've got 2 press proofs and a lot of stuck together cards. Man, haha. I think we've got another insert. See what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a Barry Bonds, picture perfect. So we got 2 boxes with 2 inserts in them. Retail hits. And these are numbered to 5,000, so that's 29.35 of 5,000. Berry bonds. So we got some berries. If you're a berry fan, I like strawberries myself. Blueberries. Hate dingleberries. Oh man, there's a nice little breeze coming through the window. Perfect day outside to go to a Goo Goo Dolls concert later. I know some of you might say, Goo Goo Dolls concert? Why are you doing that? That Jeter is charred and scarred, but we're gonna inspect him later. Goo Goo Dolls, the Wallflowers. Got a friend coming down from Kentucky to check it out. We're gonna see what the night will bring. Another one of these MVP bonus cards. Should be fun. Food's on sticks. I notice fair foods are kind of getting all uppity on it. You know, they used to be, you go to a fair, you get a corn dog, sausage on a stick, turkey leg. Now you got shrimp po' boys, lobster rolls. I'm like, come on, bruh. I didn't come here to pay $40 for a plate of lobster rolls. All right. We need, I think, one more press booth out of here. And that's gonna be, because this video has gone on too long. It's in 2 parts. I'm gonna have to fast forward through a lot of this malarkey. Monsieur Salut. Man. It's like peeling apart butt cheeks over here. There's a berry larkin. Didn't see too many of those. So look at this. You can see right there on the side. Jacked up. I think there's a card coming up that's really jacked up. Lost our light again. Everything's breaking down. Phone's running out of batteries. This took way longer than I thought it would. Should have made it in 2 parts, like a mini series. All right, so I did notice when I was going back to edit the video that a lot of the cards, or towards the end, the video stopped. So I'm gonna go back through and show you the hits. I did go back through and find this. It's a silver Ozzie Timmons press proof. That was the one that I missed. Got a Carlos Delgado bronze press proof. Carlos Garcia bronze press proof. Got a Brian Jordan bronze press proof. A Roger Cedeno bronze. Steve Avery bronze. Tony Clark, that's a bronze. A lot of bronze. Oral Hershiser bronze. Mark Langston gold. Johnny Damon gold. Charles Johnson bronze. Brian McRae, and that's a silver. Bob Hamlin, silver. Ken Caminiti, silver. Luis Gonzalez, silver. A Reggie Sanders, silver. Apollo Neal, silver. A Wade Boggs, bronze. A Bobby Bonilla, bronze. Hideo Nomo, bronze. And a Randy Johnson, silver. And then we got this beautiful Greg Maddux. So I'm gonna probably send this one off. Even though now, when I look at it, it's probably gonna come back at 9 because it's a little bit of issue with the top corner there. We got this Chipper Jones Picture Perfect, and these are numbered. These are numbered to 5,000. It's 992 of 5,000. This one is like numbered to 2,500. It's 1404, 2,500. Then we did get this Ken Griffey Jr. Picture Perfect, and that one is numbered 4161 of 5,000. We got a Barry Bonds Picture Perfect, and that is 2935 of 5,000. We got old Paul Molitor Total Bases, and that is 3073 of 5,000. Then a Barry Bonds Total Bases, that is 2555 of 5,000. Then we got a little Frank Thomas action there, and that is 2677 of 5,000. And these are made out of the same material that the bases are made out of. Then we got these two Greatest Hits Frankies, and that's a 640 of 5,000 and a 4529 of 5,000. So those are the hits from this break. Had to go back and redo it because the end got cut off, but hope you enjoyed it, and come back again for more No Wander breaks.